Hey guys, Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware Grilling Expert. Today, we've got quite the fantastic recipe for you, that's for sure. Hey, you hated them as kids, right? But now as an adult, you're like, how is it possible? I couldn't stand them as a kid, but I love them now. That's right, Brussels sprouts. Today, we're doing some Brussels sprout kebabs on the Traeger grill, giving you another side dish to really amplify your next barbecue event. So, like we always say, if you like today's video, be sure to like, comment, and share. We sure appreciate it and love being a part of your YouTube community. And then, when that little eye pops up, that is our info station. That'll take you on a little shopping trip through the world of gear, gadgets, and grills. So we've got a simple, easy recipe. It is time for me to stop talking and let's get cooking. Very simple ingredients today. We're talking 5 ingredients, right? We've got some Brussels sprouts. Now, I went with the little guys today because these are going to char faster and I don't have to worry about blanching them ahead of time. Now, check this out. Here's my chef's tip. See that little spot on the bottom? That looks a little bit ugly, right? Well, don't sweat it because we're going to trim that off on all of these and these guys will come back looking beautiful. We've got a little bit of canola oil. We're going to season them up with rub-a-dub and then we're going to add some flavor today with some white balsamic vinegar and a little bit of dark brown sugar. Then the star of the show, we're going to pick our favorite skewer. I love these flat skewers. Pick your favorite skewer because we're going to skewer these guys up and then we're going to give them that wood-fired fun on the Traeger. Hey, speaking of Traeger, let's head outside, get the Traeger fired up. We want that to heat up because seriously, we have about 4 minutes of prep here, so let's get outside. We're going to top off today with a little bit of those Ace Reserve Blend pellets. Get this hopper all set and ready to go. Next up, we'll fire it up, get it up to 350 degrees. We're ready to sear these bad boys off. Like I said, when it comes to the prep work, don't worry about that little spot right there because easily you just trim that guy off and look at that, we are good to go. So we'll go ahead and go through these Brussels now. We're gonna start off with 1.5 pounds of Brussels, but we'll get all that prep done, we'll get this done, we'll catch back up with you when it is time to season these guys off. Let them soak for a little bit in our marinade. We went ahead and got these all trimmed, and next up we are going into the zipper bag because we want to make sure we have these guys secure, right? So they have a chance to marinate for a little bit. So we'll go ahead and add 2 tablespoons of that white balsamic vinegar. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of some dark brown sugar. That's going to help get us all dialed in. We're going to add a 1/2 cup or so of oil, right? This is going to help create a nice little marinade for us. And then, as we always say, season to taste, as much or as little rub-a-dub as you like. Now, I put in about 1 tablespoon. So then we'll go ahead and close this bag up. We will squish out as much of the air as we can. And then, watch this. We're just gonna give these guys a little squish, give them a mix, give them a shake, give them a twist, all that. We're gonna let these things do their magic, work their magic, as we say, and absorb a little bit of that flavor. Now, I'll go ahead and roll that bag up. We'll let these guys sit about 15 or 20 minutes. We'll come back and flip these over after a few minutes to let them soak, but we'll be right back and we'll show you how it's time to skewer these and get them out on the grill. After about 20 minutes and a few flippy floppies, right, we got these guys all soaked and marinated very, very nicely. Now, what we're gonna do is we'll just get these guys out like this. Now, I'm going to take my flat skewer or my favorite skewer, and I'm going right through the side of these guys very carefully, not to skewer my hand, like so. And the beauty of these little guys, oh, they're going to cook so fast, and they're going to pick up a ton of flavor, and these are going to come out absolutely amazing. That's what I'm telling you right there. Look at all that beautiful coating on there. Looks awesome. So we'll go ahead, get all these skewered, and then you guys, I will see you out at the Traeger. We are all preheated right at 350 degrees, and what we're gonna do is go ahead, lay these guys down on the first side. Now, I'm gonna say, let's go 5 minutes on this first side. Total cook time is gonna be about 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your desired level of doneness, but we'll leave them right on that side for 5 minutes, get this started. You'll need to have a pair of tongs, give them a couple clicks, make sure they work. We'll come back in 5 minutes, flip these guys. There we are, right after 5 minutes. Gave them a little flip. We're starting to get a little bit of color, but we definitely are gonna let these guys go for just a little bit longer. Like I said, total cook time, about 15 to 20 minutes. Talk about fast, easy, and delicious. There you have it. 15 minutes, 20 minutes tops on there, depending on the level of char you want, but these smell absolutely fantastic. Now, we did a little bit of roasted peppers as well, just because, you know, you gotta feed Instagram first, right? And YouTube and food photos. So we wanted to make it look fancy and pretty, so we did a little bit of roasted peppers on there. Now, a couple different things you can do on the Brussels sprouts. You can pull them off the skewer, drizzle a little more balsamic on there, however you want. We're going to show you our final plated photo here at the end. But thanks so much for hanging out with us, and thanks for cooking with us. I'm Chef Jason, your Ace Hardware grilling expert. Like we always say, don't forget, if you like today's video, like, comment, and share. And then comments, questions, leave those below. Be sure to tell us, what would you like to see and how can we be more helpful? Because our goal is to make you the rock star behind your Traeger in your backyard. And then, tell you what, speaking of Traeger, more amazing Traeger recipes coming up that'll give you some awesome advice, tips, and help you salivate and drool while you sleep all night long. Now, I love Brussels sprouts. I'm telling you, I hated them as a kid, but I absolutely love them. And what I love is just picking them off the skewer and eating them like that, because these, absolutely fantastic. Cheers. I mean, if you have to, right? One more.